Bapu! The sibilant whisper by his side startled Jaikumar Vaghela. The apnea level in his hand shook, and he lost the reading he had been about to take. "We must go now, Bapu. It is not safe," Jai Singh pleaded, tugging at Jaikumar's sleeve. "How many times I have told you not to disturb me when I'm trying to take an elevation reading?" Jaikumar snapped. "Bhadra is here, Bapu. She is dancing on top of Lalino Darwajo. I heard her ghungru. We must leave now." The terror in Jai Singh's voice stopped Jaikumar. He lowered his instrument, put his hand on the trembling shoulder, and spoke in the gentlest, most comforting tone he could muster. "I just need 2 minutes to confirm one measurement." "I knew it," Jaikumar muttered to himself as he peered into the eyepiece of his apnea level. "They misread the elevations." He opened his notebook and wrote down his readings. Suddenly, something white flitted past him, accompanied by the sound of light footsteps and the gentle tinkling of ghungru. He looked up startled, but it was gone. Then the clouds parted and sunlight hit his eyes. He heard the ghungru again, gentle and muted, but unmistakable. Jaikumar shielded his eyes and squinted against the sunlight. He sat up in bed at the guest house in Champagne, where he and Nina had come for their honeymoon and his inspection tour. Nina, dressed in white, had drawn the curtains back all the way to let in the light before sitting back in the chair to adjust her ghungru. "I had a dream. I was up on the fort wall," he said to her, "measuring elevations. Jai Singh came to me terrified. He said it was time to go. He said Bhadra was dancing on top of Lalino Darwajo. Then he left, and I saw something in white flitting by. I heard the sound of footsteps and ghungrus, but could not see anyone." Nina smiled. "You must have been dreaming about the stories the guide told us yesterday. Bhadra was the girl King Jai Singh's brother-in-law Vaghela wanted to marry. King Jai Singh also wanted to marry a dancer before he discovered she was actually Kali Mata. It seemed so real," Jaikumar mused. Nina's hand caressed his face. "Vaghela Sahib, this is real. You are married to a dancer who is now leaving to practice on the balcony. I know you are on an official inspection tour, but remember, this is also our honeymoon. Please try to come back early today, and don't go climbing crumbling walls with dancing ghosts." That morning, Jaikumar Vaghela overcame his fear of heights and stood on the crumbling fort wall, peering into the eyepiece of his apnea level. "I knew it," he muttered to himself. "They misread the elevations." He opened his notebook to write down his readings and then stopped short. There were the readings in his neat handwriting with yesterday's date, just as he always recorded them.
Visit imagesandwords.net for poems and stories from the Stones Speak collection and see the images that inspired them. Look for us at your favorite podcast site. Like us and add us to your web. I am Siddharth Mehrotra.
And I'm Rahul Mehrotra. Thank you for listening.